Alright, this is Raythink.
This video is the first video of my new series, What Christians Got Wrong All the Time About the Bible. Today's topic is sacrifice. The following are the things that a normal Christian usually do not know. Number 1. Sacrifice is not a punishment. Number 2. All livestock or veggies used for sacrifice must be of high quality. Number 3. Live.
Which group of Christians doesn't know this? Are you saying just somebody who calls himself a Christian who's never picked up the Bible? Most Western Christianity consider Christ to be the sacrifice, so he had to be spotless. I'll just wait till he finishes.
Sacrifice must be clean and innocent. Number 4.
Christ on the
Only
cross.
sacrifices can stop the wrath of God. Number 5. All firstborn livestock must be sacrificed. Number 6. Whenever God's wrath is released, only those who shed the blood of innocent can be spared. So, does God condone human sacrifice?
No, that's not true. I'll wait till he finishes.
I would rather say only shedding the innocent blood can satisfy the biblical God. Christian always says that Noah's flood foreshadowed the sacrifice of the Christ.
Who says that?
Jesus is the innocent and highest quality sacrifice to stop the wrath of God. If anyone has to assume that the Noah's flood foreshadows the sacrifice of Jesus on the cross, what was the innocent sacrifice in the flood? It is so obvious. There must be innocent life.
First of all, never says that in the Bible. And which Christian said this? And whack job nut. Actually, with the exception of, maybe some warlord in Africa leading a child army, or someone in an insane asylum, which denomination of Christianity believes this? Which church? I mean, there's tens of thousands of Protestant denominations. Which one? This is just it's not even wrong, it's a lie.
Sacrificed. From the biblical point of view, if Noah's flood did in any sense foreshadow the most significant sacrifice to come, there must be...
Chapter and verse, please. The only time Noah's flood is used is that the church is in the ark and the rest of the world is outside of the ark. That's the ark of Noah. So the body of Christ is inside the ark and the sinful are outside. So, and the Noah's flood is a splicing together of two myths. I go over this in my documentary hypothesis videos in my series. But anyways, just even the put together version of it that you see in the Bible today, it declares the entire earth wicked except for Noah and his sons and the sons' wives.
Innocent lives died in the flood in order to meet the biblical standard of sacrificing. It must be noted that there is no case in any part of the Bible God's wrath did stop by itself.
Yes, there is.
Sacrifice must be done every time when God's wrath was poured upon the people.
No.
All agents to be sacrificed must meet the most important criteria. All sacrifice must be clean. In other words, all agents to be sacrificed must be innocent. It does not make any sense to say that all those who died in the Noah's flood deserve the destruction, while still claiming that the flood foreshadowed the sacrifice of Jesus. In conclusion, if in any sense Noah's flood does resemble the sacrifice of Jesus, there must be something which is innocent sacrifice in the flood in order to stop the wrath of God. Christian, stop daydreaming. By any means, even without Noah's flood, your God not only condones human sacrifice.
No, it doesn't.
Your God appreciates only the sacrifice of the innocent. That's all for today. Bye-bye.
Human sacrifice was condemned by the Bible, actually. And the idea that Christ was a satisfactory atonement was not developed until the 12th century from scholasticism, from Anselm of Canterbury. That's the first time. The Eastern Church knows nothing about the first 1,000 years of Christianity. Doesn't appear. Human sacrifice is expressly forbidden. There's actually a guy in the Old Testament, in the book of Judges, that winds up killing his daughter because he thought he should sacrifice her to God. And a whole huge Jewish tradition grew up around that. God actually forbids human sacrifice multiple times in the Old Testament, with people sacrificing their children to Moloch, infants to Moloch. It's forbidden so many times. My other video about your things on Christianity, every single point which you got wrong, which I refuted, didn't upload. So I'll upload this one. But what are you talking about? Chapter and verse, please. Where? And yeah, you're ignoring all those times that, God's wrath was coming and the people repented and God's wrath was averted. And you're talking about Old Testament stuff to try to, the sacrifices were ended, right? Even the Jews believe that. No more sacrifices. And not to mention, Noah's flood was before the Levitical law was implemented by Moses. So, yeah. No, wow. God, Lord, it's just, this is proof that not all, are you illiterate? Can you not just read the book?